4-2-3-1 is quite possibly the most meta formation on EAFC 24. It's got everything. It's got 2 CDMs, 4 forwards if you include the 3 cams and the strikers, and just in general an all-round perfect formation. So drop this video a like for me, and if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. So without any further ado, let's get into the custom tactics. Beautiful, and you see there, that is a perfect example of how to use the CDM, how to use the 4-2-3-1, sorry. The CDM pushing forward, the cam on getting to the box for cross, perfect. For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FC24 coins, check out mmeexp.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF at a checkout for 5% off your order. So you are definitely going to want to use balance on the defensive style. Pressure on heavy touch though, because we are using 2 CDMs, is definitely a viable option. I do prefer balance though. I like to just kind of be in control of where and when my team presses the ball. I don't really want that random press sometimes that you get on the pressure on heavy touch. So that's why I use balance. The defensive width is only on 50. Yes, you guessed it, 50. I don't actually touch the defensive width at this moment in time. Now, you will have seen, if any of you do watch a lot of my videos, that I have been kind of floating around between like 45 and 50 on my defensive width recently. But I'm finding with 50 now, I'm able to stop my opponents switching the play so easily and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a really OP width that I'm really enjoying. And it's kind of like, don't fix it. No, what's the saying? Don't try and fix it if it isn't broken, you know? Yeah, that's the saying, isn't it? I think it is, but yeah, that's the saying. The defensive depth, remember, you have got 2 options here, YouTube. Okay, so option 1 is the option that I use, and that is 71 depth. I like my defensive line to be quite high and aggressive, and if you don't know what 71 depth does as well, it does the automatic offside trap and the automatic offside press. So it's kind of just very, very, very OP. And again, you see that 71 depth winning us that ball back nice and high up the pitch. Again, winning that ball. Sorry, not the hole. Winning that ball nice and high up the pitch because of that 71 depth. But, and there is a but, if you're someone that isn't really interested in the automatic offside trap, or your team automatically pressing for you without losing the stamina of a pressure on heavy touch or press after possession loss, I would recommend 55 or 60 depth. Now, the reason I say 60 depth is because a lot of you will know when I have 2 CDMs in my formation, so like a 4-2-2, a 4-2-3-1 here today, stuff like that, I think you can afford to be a little bit more aggressive with your defensive depth. Because you've got 2 CDMs rather than 2 central midfielders, it kind of just means that we have a little bit more defensive security at the back. So that's why I would use 60, but I'm using 71. That's what I like. I really like the 71. The offensive builder, player chance creation, you guessed it. No surprises there. Balance of direct passing, I mean, it's just broken, isn't it? It's OP. It has been for many a year, and it's just what I use. Very, very, very simple. The offensive width, I do make it a little bit more narrow, so I do actually go down to 45 on the width. I do want my left cam and my right cam just to be a little bit closer to my middle cam and my striker. That's kind of like why I actually just lower the width ever so slightly. Nothing really like outlandish, but I do make it a little bit more narrow. Not too high or not too low, kind of just in that sweet spot of the 45 width. Players in the box, pretty obvious, 7. More players we have in the box, more likely we are to score a goal. 2 corners and 2 free kicks. So custom tactics done. Let's get into the player instructions. So the striker is on stay central and getting behind. That is it. I don't want my striker venturing out from the width of the 18-yard box or anything like that. I want him in there, staying nice and central, kind of like how Ollie Watkins plays for my team Aston Villa in real life. He doesn't run the channels as much anymore. He kind of stays within the width of the 18-yard box, and because of that, he's scoring more goals, and it works on EAFC 24 as well. So very, very, very simple. My middle cam, he's probably the most important player. He is just on getting to the box for cross, and that is it. So I don't have him on comeback on defence, stay forward, or anything like that. Literally just getting to the box for cross. I want my cam to be making them runs into the box. I want him involved in the attacking play and also scoring goals as well. Nice. Again, that's 71 depth. Winning the ball nice and high up the pitch. And you see there, Suker, my cam. Oh, that's so good. You see there, Suker, my cam. Because he's on getting to the box for cross, he's making them runs in the box when our striker receives the ball, giving us, again, more attacking options when we have the ball. Again, even though I didn't score and we do receive a penalty there, he sent him off? No, he hasn't. Because my cam is on getting to the box for cross, he's making them runs. As soon as our striker is vacating that position, he's making them runs, giving us more attacking options. Beautiful. And you see there, that is a perfect example of how to use the CDM, how to use the 4-2-3-1, sorry. The CDM pushing forward, the cam on getting to the box for cross. Perfect. My lamb and my ram are on the exact same thing, YouTube. So come back on defense and get into the box for cross. The get into the box for cross is so key. You see I've got it on, you see I have got it on every single cam. So my middle cam, my lamb and my ram, all three of them are on get into the box for cross. It's actually really simple. The way I look at that is the more players that we have in the box, kind of like with the player in the box custom tactics, the more players that we have in the box, the more likely I just feel like I am to score a goal. And my spreadsheet and my data backs it up. When we have more players in the box, we do score more goals, YouTube. It is actually very simple. Also, to come back on defence, I want my lamb and my ram to kind of tuck back in and come back on defence and help out when we don't have the ball. And because our cam isn't on come back on defence, he will kind of just operate in that number 10 role, kind of like a little bit of a free role. Very OP, actually. Something that I've been experimenting with more and more as this EAFC 24 has gone on. Having like the two outside players on come back on defence and then the middle player not. It's actually very OP. So when we don't have the ball, the lamb and the ram will tuck in to either side of my Musiala and Jude Bellingham. But then when we get the ball, they'll push straight forward and help out in the attacking third. And you see there, my lamb and my ram are tucking in nicely next to my two CDMs, giving us that 4-4-2 defensive structure, which is so OP. Now, the two CDMs, you're going to want to have the more defensive-minded CDM. So for me, on my RTG, that is my informed Jude Bellingham. He is on stay back while attacking and cover centre. So he will he won't venture forward at all. He'll be what you call like the bruiser, the bricklayer, I don't know, whatever word you want to call him, the bruiser, the enforcer, the bricklayer. He just kind of sits there, patrols the back four, gives the ball to the better players, and then he's done his job right. That's kind of like the way that I look at that CDM. The more attack-minded CDM, so for me, Musiala and my left CDM, you're then going to want to have that CDM on just cover centre and also balanced attack. So that left CDM will get forward a little bit. They won't YOLO it completely up the pitch or anything like that, but they will get forward and help out in the attacking third of the game. It kind of just gives us that extra offensive option. So you see already my Musiala is helping out in the attacking third of the game. That was a shocking pass. But already, because he's not on stay back while attacking like my other CDM, he will venture forward and help out in the attacking third of the game. But there, you see there already, look, my Musiala is ever so slightly more forward. Because if any of you don't know, probably, and you will agree, the 4-2-3-1 isn't an easy formation to attack with. It's a very good and OP formation defensively, but to attack with it, that's where you earn your stripes with it. That's where it comes into its own. So having that extra CDM with us in the attacking third of the game really does help me out. I then don't attack with my left back and right back. So because of that, both my left back and my right back are on stay back while attacking. So I don't venture forward with them. They kind of just sit there in the back four, giving us, again, that more defensive solidity and that defensive passion that we need. I want my team to fight for the badge, YouTube. I need it. My goalkeeper, last but not least, comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. And that right there is my updated 4-2-3-1 custom tactics video for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, please drop it a like for me, drop a comment down below, and if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. We are so close to 30,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button to my channel, YouTube. It would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive man attitude. Peace out. One love.